Skater Cielo by Rachel Katsteller. Cielo loved to skateboard. She had a steezy push and a good pop, and sometimes it looked like she was flying. When she had a board under her feet, her ordinary town transformed into the most extraordinary skate park. Sidewalks became obstacles to ollie up, rails turned into hippie jumps, and streets changed into speedy downhill rides. When she skated, nothing could stop her. One day, a park with deep pools opened. The biggest pool looked high from the top, super high. And from the bottom, it looked like the mouth of a whale. So that's what everyone called it. All the skaters were crazy about it, and Cielo was too. Cielo waited for her turn at the whale. Then, as she had seen the others do, she dropped in. She fumbled and tumbled and slammed to a stop next to her board. She got up on shaky legs. She wasn't hurt, but she'd never fallen like that before. Cielo hurried out of the skate park. If she couldn't skate the whale, at least she could still do her ollies, land hippie jumps, and ride downhill. Cielo couldn't stand it. She lost her cool. Cielo walked home and shoved her skateboard into the back of her closet. She didn't want to look at it ever again. Whenever Cielo passed the skate park, she'd see the whale from a distance and shiver. "Hey," a girl shouted, "didn't you used to skate?" "I'm the worst skateboarder in the world," Cielo mumbled. "No, you're not. I've seen what you can do. Come and skate with me and Miro." Cielo's new friends, Mia and Miro, were great skaters. Together, they zoomed in and out of the pool. Sometimes it looked like they were flying. Cielo watched them in awe. She wanted to fly again, too. But all she could think about was falling. With her helmet secured, her knee pads and elbow pads on, Cielo looked over the edge into the mouth of the whale. It was a big drop, bigger than she remembered. "Go, Cielo," Miro cheered. "You can do this," Mia shouted. "I can do this," she told herself. She ignored her shaky knees and dropped in. She flew, then tumbled and slammed so hard that tears were forced out of her eyes. "I can't do this," Cielo cried. Miro skated up. "What do you mean? You just did." "But I slammed," said Cielo. "Yeah, and it was super sick," said Mia. Cielo blinked and sat up. Her stomach did a flip, but it wasn't the falling kind. She was suddenly feeling a little more fierce. Cielo climbed out of the whale and looked over the edge. Her brain felt foggy with fear, but her friends' cheers rang out loud and clear. "One more time. You've almost got it. Just lean into it. It feels like flying." There was nothing that Cielo loved more than flying, so she dropped in again. And again, and again, and again. Her friends helped her up each time. Cielo lost count of how many times she fell, but she got up just as many. Then, on one not so extraordinary drop, Cielo flew as high as she had ever flown. The end.